Hey guys, welcome back to Clockwise Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Let's dive right into it here. Looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is sitting here in a major range. So that red level that I told you guys about that needs to clear in order for me to change my bias, that holds true. As you see, they're respecting that level. Like it went up to it almost and then pulled back. A major respect at that level. But the key thing that I'm looking at is this blue level at 18,644. That is going to dictate what is going to happen next. If we clear 18.6, we're going to head down. If we do not clear 18.6, this will be considered an inverted head and shoulders. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the nonsense here that I have on this chart, so just so you guys can understand what I'm looking at. So looking here, we would come down on this leg. This is in red. This is the first leg. It's coming up here. If it respects this level like it looks like it has, we need to break this neckline, which is the blue line, which is 18.6. That needs to happen. Otherwise, it's a high probability that we will go up and break and make a new high. That will be a inverted head and shoulders. So it's not a traditional head and shoulders where it's bearish. It's pretty much doing the exact opposite and creating that second leg to the upside. So pay attention to that. That's something that I am looking at. Okay, so my analysis has not changed. Like I do think we do need to break that level, which I have in red, which is 24,920. That needs to break in order for me to change my bias. For us to be okay, the market's changed. Now we're bullish, but until then, I'm bearish until further notice. So that this blue level is a key level. It's a key level. So right now it looks like we are pulling back. It does look like we're pulling back, but we need to break and close below this in order for me to not be on edge per se. I do think we're still bearish, but that would be a confirmation that we still have bearish momentum. So pay attention to that. So looking at Ethereum pretty much doing the same thing. Let me remove this. It looks like my kids were on the charts. All this nonsense on the charts. It's one of those things where somebody touched your stuff. But you have it your way, when it's not the same. That's pretty much what I'm dealing with right now. But looking here, I would put a counter trend line on Ethereum just so you guys can be aware. I know on another chart we did have a counter trend line. I think that was USDT. Let's take a look at that. Yep, here we go right here. So we did have this ascending triangle, but we can definitely make note of what's going on so we can see what is going to happen. We're going to break to the bottom. You see we're respecting our line right here. I'll change this to a different color, but this is our resistance level. We are respecting this level. I'll make it blue. And we are respecting this level, and I'll make this another red because this is critical right here. So are respecting that. So we'll see what happens at these levels, but it's more clear on Bitcoin because you do see the inverted head and shoulders like I showed you. We do see this inverted head and shoulders possibly forming. So we'll see what happens there because that is a possibility. So we need to break below this level for us to be anywhere thinking there's still blood on the streets. So looking at crypto fear, greed, a lot of indecision. It is neutral. People don't know what to think. Oh, is it bearish? Is that the end? If you're dollar cost averaging, it doesn't matter. Okay, it really doesn't matter. But it's neutral. Last week people were all amped up because it was pumping up. Now it's pulling back a little bit. People get a little afraid. If it breaks 18.6, we're gonna be in fear again. Okay, if we break 18.6, it's going to be red again because that's going to pretty much spark everyone's emotions into the market. So take a look at this. This is what I'm looking at. I don't have a lot of news to cover, but this is definitely what I'm looking at when we talk about price action. I definitely wanted to get on here and answer you guys' questions about pure price action and what I'm thinking. This was forming last week when we did cover our technicals. This was forming. But I did not necessarily want to label 18.6 as that neckline yet until I see a pullback of this range that this critical level and range that we're looking at. So definitely take a look at this. This is what we're looking at, guys, and I hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.